Hey, Jiu-Jitsu fans, it's Coach Roy. I am trying to give you a little bit of an update. It's been a bit of time here. It's November, December, January. I'm 10 months roughly into my healing process from my neck surgery. And every single month, it seems like I've been getting better and better and better. And then the question is, well, okay, good. Are you 100%? Well, I guess I have to ask 100% of what am I comparing that to? Am I 100% back to the strength I had before I started showing signs and symptoms of my spinal stenosis? No. I still have some remnant C5 palsy in my left arm. That's slowing down the re-strengthening process. So like today I did 3 sets of 12 reps with a 3-pound dumbbell, in my left hand. I did negatives. That is 100% better than what I could do with that left arm 6 months ago. Tricep power on this side is really good. Bicep curl, hammer curl, not so good. Right arm, very good bicep strength. Able to do 20-pound reps of 12, 3 sets. And I can even do a set of 30 pounds if I want to kind of push it and max. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty close to like probably where I was at before. Tricep strength on the right is a little bit decreased. So weird kind of like translateral stuff. The next question is, okay, well, are you sparring again? Are you back on the mats rolling and sparring? Answer to that would be no, I'm not. Am I flow rolling again? Yes. Am I drilling again? Yes. Am I teaching and coaching? Yes. Is my jiu-jitsu as good as it was before? Look, if I was in a fight to save my wife, my kids, another person, that's a whole different ball game compared to like jiu-jitsu sparring, because I kind of look at jiu-jitsu sparring as like you're sort of fighting with your hands behind your back. You can't really strike, kick, poke, gouge, headbutt, and so it's a little bit more of a chess game. It is, in my opinion, when you're sparring, your cheat code is using strength and athleticism against another person when you fall down on your leverage, balance, timing, technique, and connection. And I can't do that. I'm still recuperating in my athleticism and my strength, but it's kind of cool because I'm 56, I'm a black belt, and I'm already trying to figure out how does my jiu-jitsu look into my 60s, 70s, and 80s. God willing, I even live that long. And so hopefully I'm becoming a better coach. I'm becoming more empathetic. My timing is getting better. My technique is getting better. And I'm still able to share my wisdom and my experience with my students. But beyond that, number 3, how do you feel overall, Roy? 150% better than I did last year. I mean, from everything from how my body feels intrinsically to I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on because I didn't realize my stenosis was such a gradual decline over 15 years probably, that every time something got worse, it was my new normal. And so I just didn't really think about it. It wasn't until I started to get the foot numbness, heaviness, weakness in the legs, weird feelings in my core, and my left arm was deteriorating significantly that I started freaking out. And so then I was really aware that I had an issue with my neck and stuff like that. Do I feel like I'm going to be able to recuperate all the way back again? I'm hopeful that I'm going to be able to. And the reason I say that reservedly is because I don't want to be so full of myself and cocky that I claim that I believe that I'm going to be able to, because I don't know that that's fair. I don't know that that's fair to do that, and I don't think that it's wise to do that. I don't know what my new normal is going to be. I'm very cautious about people cranking on my neck. Nobody gets to use me as a dog toy anymore. I just got to roll smarter, and I need to preserve my health and wellness so that I can be the very best I can be for the rest of my life. The thing that I think I've realized throughout this is that I am a human being. I am mortal. I am breakable. And I cannot take one day for granted. And so my encouragement to you is that we don't know what tomorrow will bring. You know, we could be at the top of our game. We could be submitting everybody on the mats, feeling like we are just the boss and that we are unstoppable. And that is an addictive feeling. And then the next week you could accidentally have an x-ray that shows a mass in your chest, or some other type of cancer or muscle disease or lung disease or something, and realize, wow, like that was not on the schedule. And I hope that getting comfortable with uncomfortable, which is what we do in jiu-jitsu on the mats every single day, if you handle it with the right heart and mindset, is that you will be better prepared to navigate that task, that problem, that issue better. And I say better because it's tough. It isn't fun. It doesn't feel fair, whatever fair means, and it can really mess with a person here and here. But if we persevere and we put our money where our mouth is, and we learn how to breathe deeply through it and put it into context of eternity and reality and life, I believe that we can emerge better for it. Yeah, you can be tough in jiu-jitsu, sure, why not? I bet you 6 months to 12 months into jiu-jitsu, you're probably tougher than 98% of humans on the planet. Is that what it's all about? Or is it about being better prepared to handle life? And life can be complicated. That's what I learned over this year. Physically, I'm doing really well. I'm thankful. Thank you to all of you that are reaching out, asking about me. Sorry I haven't had any updates, but there's a bajillion people out on the internet giving jiu-jitsu techniques that are way better qualified than I am to do jiu-jitsu techniques. I started this YouTube channel because I wanted there to be a library for my day class and my night classes and my kids' classes, so that when I taught something, they could go back and watch it over again. I didn't do it because I thought I was the guy and you could learn from Roy Shaw his jiu-jitsu better than this next person. I did it because I wanted there to be a reservoir for my students to go back to and catch up when they missed my class. Ironically, 750 of you subscribed to this channel because there was something that I give in my jiu-jitsu or in my comments that you seem to value. And as an educator, as a professional educator, even outside the Jiu-Jitsu Academy, I'm not going to steal away from that charism that God may have given me to be able to share with you. So if there's any benefit anywhere in this video, I'm glad for that. Leave a comment in the comments if this was helpful for you. If you have other questions about how do you deal with crap in life, how do you deal with stuff that happens to you that you weren't expecting, and you don't want it to just snowplow you in life and ruin your marriage, ruin your family, ruin your career, that is a conversation worth having, and I'm happy to speak more about my experience and my methods of trying to navigate that better, though not perfectly, better. I hope this helps. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for reaching out. And until next time, stay on the mats. Work hard. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.